This Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
The time right now is 6:52. Time to get you ready to take on your Friday in the morning sprint. We have plenty of sunshine today. Mark Peterson has your weekend forecast.
But first, breaking overnight. Spokane police shot a man at Shadle Park High School yesterday evening. Let's get to Allison Martinez live with the breaking details.
We have new information after a man was shot by police right here at Shadle Park High School. This all began when the man shot and stabbed the tires of a tow truck driver who was trying to repossess his car. Police officers developed probable cause and chased the man through the area to this parking lot right outside of Shadle Park High School, where 3 officers shot at the man. Now, that man is currently recovering from life-threatening gunshot wounds. He did undergo surgery. Now, school is continuing as normal this morning. We're seeing several students making their way into Shadle Park High School. There are no delays in this area. Now, we will be sure to bring you more information on this story as soon as it becomes available, but of course, no delays for now.
And more breaking news this morning. A U.S. official confirms an Israeli strike caused explosions in Iran this morning. That comes hours after Iran warned it would retaliate in response to such an attack. Iran says it could even revise its nuclear policies if Israel threatens its nuclear centers.
In our first alert forecast on this Friday morning, it's clear now and it will be clear throughout the day. In fact, we get into the noon hour and the afternoon. Everything looks beautiful to wrap up this week. We're going to start to see the increased clouds and then showers coming in Saturday night. And that's going to take us through early Sunday morning. And then Sunday should be a dry day as well. Things are looking pretty good. Currently, it's chilly out. I mean, we have 40 in 9 Mile, but 32 into Cheney and 35 into Post Falls. Things are going to start warming up nicely because we have sunshine. Our high today is going to be sunny and 56.
Bringing new information on a deadly police shooting in 2022. You're about to see the newly released body camera footage from that night. We want to warn you it might be difficult to see. Spokane police say a man they shot and killed pointed a gun at officers first. They say officers responded to the scene to serve 41-year-old Robert Bradley paperwork to surrender firearms. Because of the nature of the call, Bradley having an AR-15, they say they were cautious. Corporal Chris Johnson had an AR-15 as well, and 2 detectives behind him had handguns drawn just in case. They found Bradley on the passenger side of a van out back. They asked to see his hands. That's when they say he reached for a gun. Officers shot him. To read more of our in-depth reporting on this case, look for this story on KXLY.com.
New details this morning in the University of Idaho murders case. One of the victims' families is speaking out following Brian Kohberger's recently released alibi. Wednesday, Kohberger's defense filed documents submitting his alibi. They say he was out driving in the early morning hours of November 13th when the murders happened. But he did not travel east on the Moscow-Pullman highway and therefore could not be the person in the car captured on video and linked to the murders. The Gonzalez family released a statement saying, now that the alibi information is here, quote, we feel even more confident in the prosecution of the defendant. You can read their full statement on KXLY.com.
Right now, close to 500 Providence healthcare workers are set to strike Monday in hopes of receiving a contract with better pay and benefits. The union representing the employees says Providence responded with unattractive offers, including reduced health and dental benefits. One bargaining team member also says Providence engaged in unfair and illegal negotiations. Providence's CEO says this is simply not true.
Well, it's another sign of recovery for the town devastated by wildfire. The town of Malden broke ground for a new community center. The Babb Road fire on Labor Day of 2020 destroyed 65 homes and most of the buildings in the Malden area. Once the center is complete, Mayor Dan Harwood hopes it will give people of Malden a place to come together. Mayor Harwood says this is the last and most important building that they need to rebuild.
We want to remind victims of the Gray and Oregon road fires you have until tomorrow to apply for FEMA assistance. FEMA encourages anyone wanting to apply to visit the disaster recovery centers in Medical Lake and Elk. For more information on assistance, visit KXLY.com. Find this story. It's on our front page.
Well, today is Washington Trust Bank's free shred day. You can pick up your seal and shred bag at any of the Washington Trust locations on your screen. That's at Indiana, Lincoln Heights, Northgate, Post Falls, Sullivan, and Valley Financial. They're all open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Then you'll take home that bag, fill it with your documents, and drop it off at DeVries Business Services. If you missed any of the locations, don't worry. We have a list of all the drop-offs under this story on KXLY.com.
We have an important recall alert for you this morning. Take a close look inside your refrigerator. Trader Joe's is voluntarily recalling organic basil from the Infinite Herbs brand due to the risk of salmonella contamination. The tainted products were sold in 29 states. The brand of basil is no longer available at Trader Joe's, and customers are advised to return it to the place of purchase for a refund. You can find more information on cdc.gov. We'll check in with Mark one last time this hour and your forecast for the weekend. We'll be right back.
A lot of injury attorneys you see on TV aren't even based around here. They could be in Texas, California,
or even worse, Florida.
You never know where they are when you call.
Unless, of course, you call us, the advocates.
After a car crash, local representation matters.
Yeah, good luck trying to get personal attention from 1,000 miles away.
And luck just doesn't cut it when you're dealing with big insurance companies. Call the advocates.
We're here for you, not way over there for you.
Injured? You deserve an advocate.
It's the Spring Tune-Up event at Cal Cars in Airway Heights and Coeur d'Alene, where we are giving away $600 of free upgrades with every vehicle sold, like custom grills, light bars, and wheels. So you can customize your ride this week in Cal.
Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls has been North Idaho's premier flooring shop for over 30 years. From remodels to new construction, they've got your home or business covered from wall to wall. Their expert design team will work with you to find the perfect floor for your lifestyle and budget. They've got the lowest prices. From carpet and area rugs to hardwood, LVP and laminate, if you can dream it, they can floor it. Dream it, design it, live it at Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls.
You've worked hard all week. You've put up with rain, snow, graupel, even some thunderstorms. Now, let's put up with some sunshine. Although breezy conditions, we're going to have a high today of 56 degrees, just a little below average. And we're going to have, again, those winds calming down later on today. Now, tomorrow it's going to be better temperature-wise, 64, a little more cloud cover. Saturday night, we'll see a chance of rain showers. That's going to be 8, 9 o'clock, taking us in through the early morning hours of Sunday. 57, and then, well, next week. Come on, it's near 70 on Tuesday and Wednesday.
Well, thanks so much for kicking off your Friday with us right here on Good Morning Northwest.
We do appreciate it. And we'll see you throughout Good Morning America for live local updates. GMA.